Hello, friends. It is July 4th, and it is Independence Day, and we are taking back our independence. We are in the midst of loosening the tight grip of the cabal that have plagued us for many of years, and we will fight, fight, fight. On tonight's podcast, I will be talking about the Broward County Sheriff that is stepping down. I will be talking about the latest Q posts and a lot on the Awan brothers on tonight's True Reporting. Hey guys, in front of me I have the latest Q posts. I've been busy all day, so I haven't looked at them, but I've been kind of going through the Great Awakening subreddit just to try and get caught up on some of it. So let's go ahead and hop into it. This is True Reporting. So where I'm going to start is 1664. I believe that's where I left off. And Q says, there will be no civil war, coordinated MSM hysteria designed to instill fear, change narrative. North Korea is not advancing their weapons program. Coordinated MSM hysteria designed to instill fear, change narrative, fake news, Q. So I think us that are awake know obviously that that was what was going on. Just MSM, Mockingbird media just running their mouth about some garbage that's not even true. We know the CIA was taking out of North Korea, and now the Kim dynasty can bring things back up to speed where they need to be and take care of his people. So 1665, we see a house divided. Thank you, Ben. We rather enjoyed this one. Where we go one, we go all, and you can see the QAnon with the noose as a Q. Very cool, huh? 1666, we see an article from Breitbart.com. It says Nunez refers 10 Obama officials to the House Judiciary and Oversight Joint Task Force. This has been on there before, I believe. And Q says reread drops 5 eyes, FVEY, will be extremely important going forward. UK and the kill box is primary. Turn taken. FBI DOJ to state. Hussein, White House, CIA, other appointment start. To foreign bad actors. Rod Rosenstein, deadline, we have the server. So that is huge. We have the server. That's all that matters. That means they have everything, right? And the Five Eyes, that's basically like, it's like a group. It's UK, Australia, America, New Zealand, and I believe there's another one that I may have left out, but these people, we're supposed to look after each other, and we have taken that over. So, and they have a lot of dirt on who used to run the Five Eyes, right? So it says normally intelligence passed on from a member of the Five Eyes Alliance of Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and the UK. I forgot Canada. To another member comes through an official channel for intelligence sharing. However, Nunez, upon reviewing the document that formally launched the FBI investigation, said there was no intelligence shared through that official channel, meaning that the intelligence was shared through an unofficial means, Q. So that's huge. I'm not sure what he means at the moment. So let's keep going, right? Maybe we'll find out. So he's replying to what this means. Read below slow and carefully. So this is from May 10th. It says the U.S. in, so that means what they're doing then, like they're in progress there, New Zealand equals no logs, no flags, no records equals U.S. Secretary. Okay, so U.S. in New Zealand. So the one in New Zealand, and that's where Hillary was going, if you remember. She was going over there, equals no logs, no flags, no records. So we need to, why do we allow former dignitary secretary clearance? Welcome to the deep state, future proofs past. So is that where they're located? Was that a main area, a main branch of the deep state was located in New Zealand? And is that why Hillary Clinton goes there? So right here, we'll go to 1668. No, I'm sorry, we'll keep going up. 1669, not official product of the Five Eyes. Listen carefully. No evidence to support POTUS targeting. None. This is from April 22nd. Do you understand the gravity of what's unfolding? Evil and corruption. She had to win at all costs. You know why. How do people vote for these people? Absolutely. It boggles me, to be honest. 1670. So let's see what this is. JPEG of sorts. Is it not going to pop up for me? 4 a.m. What will be tomorrow? Coordinated. What happened to Stormy? Fake news. Absolutely. She's gone. She was forgotten. July, and she is forgotten. Looks like it's just talking about Michael Cohen. Michael Cohen, Trump's former personal lawyer, says, oh, now it pops up. Michael Cohen, Trump's former lawyer, personal lawyer, says he now puts family and country first. Ooh, right? So they got to him. They got to him. Let's go on up a little further. 1671, Lee Stranahan breaking. I'm at the federal courthouse, and it seems the Imran Awan's plea deal says he cannot be charged with any previous nonviolent crime. Think logically. Think IG report. Think what's missing. Do you think this was going to be litigated in this setting? Case that implicates some of the most senior elected officials. Treason is being handled by the appropriate office. Think national security. Absolutely. So this is not going to take place in a federal courthouse. This is going to be called for military tribunals, right? And if you think about it, like, Congress usually doesn't work. They're working today. They're working today. Most of the time, Congress breaks up. They shut down. They have not shut down. And that means that they are doing their job. They are moving forward. That is big news. So we'll take a look at 1672. It's a Donald Trump tweet. President Trump, our Justice Department must not let Awan and Debbie Wasserman Schultz off the hook. The Democrat IT scandal is a key to much of the corruption we see today. They want to make a plea deal to hide what is on their server. Where is the server? Really bad. Think logically. Why was the case against Awan filed under bank fraud? The result today is bank fraud. See last contact. The swamp is being drained. So what is important is that, think about how they got the drug cartel. I can't think of his name right now, but he was one of the most mass killers. He was involved in St. Valentine's Day massacre. All they had to get him on was a small little charge, and that's what put him away for life. So this is all they need. They just need to he just needs to get tagged with bank fraud, and then they can bring him. They just have to get him on one little thing, and then they can bring him into court because he's already been convicted of something. It was a lot easier for them to do this. So yeah, I gotta find out who that guy is. St. Valentine's Day massacre. Al Capone. Sorry, I didn't even see the name. Al Capone. The same thing they did with Al Capone. So just think about it. That's how they got him. They had to tag him on something little so that they could get him into a higher court system and put him away for life. So don't worry, it's coming. It's definitely coming. 1673. Anon's law fag here. Awan. Anon's already figured this out. But I can add that I have suspected for some time that the state charges were just a delay tactic until the main indictments are unsealed. It is also possible, or even likely given the way that they treated Awan, that he will be a prosecution witness, since they would have never let him wander otherwise. Lots more winning in store. I'm enjoying the movie. And it says it's a matter of national security. Criminals Resource Manual 2054, synopsis, classified information, procedures. So yeah, they have to do it in a higher court because of the national security threat, right? Of the server. So let's go up to 1674, and it says add another to the list. Another top Justice Department lawyer steps down following earlier departure. Conspiracy? Coincidence? Absolutely not. You know, they're draining the swamp as we go. Welcome aboard PNG. So we see a picture right here. And I'm going to show you there's a lot of stuff. My computer's going so slow. There's a lot of stuff that Neon Revolt went over. All of these pictures. Battery running low. Hold on, let me pause real quick and I'll come right back. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. I forgot to plug in my laptop. So anyways, what I was saying is that Neon Revolt has a great article, a great post going over all of this stuff, and I'm going to do that in the morning for you guys. So make sure you check into that, okay? Because he always does such a good job. So right here we see, it looks like a reflection of the Apple phone, right? And he's saying, welcome aboard. So is he talking about Marine One? I believe that's the president's helicopter, right? So we'll go ahead and X out of this, and it says, I'm off to save the world. Are you coming? Here we go. Boom. Save the world in front of the helicopter, United States of America, hashtag QAnon. And he said this in a previous post, which I'm sure Neon Revolt will tell us all about. 1676. For years, schools worked alongside another Justice Department mainstay, David Margolis, who was known as the Yoda of the department. When Margolis died, DOJ brass asked schools to come back to Washington to try to fill their shoes. Divide they try, fail they will. Everything has meaning, Q. So let's go ahead and go up to this. We're getting pretty cool posts right here, guys. So we'll continue up, 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 up. 1677, this is huge. So welcome aboard, JPEG is a lie. So we look here. This is from an anonymous. Let me just pull this up, guys. I'm sorry. My computer's so slow right now, and I don't know why. Basically, you could just see that it's the inside of Marine 1. There you go. Boom. And it looks like he's, I guess it's showing that it was right over here where the lamp is, as you can see. And we'll continue down. It's a reflection, Q-proof JPEG, a reflection of the lamp. This is from an anonymous, right? Pic related. I just took this photo. I am holding wife's Anon's iPhone 10 and taking a picture of the reflection on the back of my phone 7 Plus. Is this what Q is doing on the AF1 in previous Air Force One in previous partial geodis headshots? So anonymous continued posting. We see, and it says, huh? And Q replies, who would have thought the Twitter phone could be so useful? Do reflections violate national security rules? Where must one be located in order to obtain reflection on the back of the phone of that image? Image provided here has been distorted, stretched. Okay, so I'm not really sure what he means by that. But yeah, I guess national security rules, he can't take actually full-on straight pictures of what's going on inside here because obviously it could endanger the president. 1678. Shills going nuts tonight. Something huge must be coming this week. Several months late on the whining about Iran, back to spamming LARP boomer schizo from the 4chan days. Sad. Trolling is fun. Hussein Trump interior. Identical minus small changes. World news. In rear literally place same prior to each departure. Placing that mug holder near the lamp was the hook. Enjoy. Placing the mug holder near the lamp was a hook. Enjoy. Interesting. Then we see this picture right here. Looks like taking a picture outside through a window at a plane. Still won't bring it up. Unbelievable. We'll continue. So who do you see? Q. So I had to look this up because a lot of people are saying, and is this guy out? If the picture will come up, I mean, this is getting ridiculous. Oh, now it comes up the old one. I'm sorry, guys. So there you go. There's the picture. Unity, whoever's on this plane, a lot to do with planes, right? And then we see United Hong Kong identification. Who is walking right here? So I came here. Oh, getting on the plane. Okay, so this is who they think it is. Ex-Clinton Foundation executive linked to Chinese kindergarten under investigation for alleged child molestation. Chinese authorities have shut down a Beijing kindergarten operated by RYB Education. Remember, I've talked about this before. Uh, it came out November 25th, 2017. A U.S. listed education firm following reports of alleged sexual abuse. Joel Getz, a former executive of the Clinton Foundation, is an independent director at RYB Education and the senior associate dean for development and alumni relations at Yale University. This is this bum right here, as you can see. Mr. Getz is instrumental in creating a formal development operation for the Clinton Foundation, which raised $135 million annually. So yeah, Mr. Getz, independent director of the company. Prior to that, Mr. Getz serves as director of deployment for William J. Clinton Foundation in New York and was president of the Mayor's Fund to Advance New York City, reports Rutgers. So yeah, there you go. He's a bum, right? Let's continue up. 1681, disinformation is real, disinformation is necessary. U.S. military, National Guard, 1, false, Saudi Arabia, true. Why was this necessary? What questions were asked regarding Saudi Arabia prior to Saudi Arabia events? Why is this relevant? Think mirror, look here, or here, or there. Trust is behind you. Today, as patriots, we celebrate our independence, and that gives us a video. Let's just see what it is. I don't know if I can play it.
When in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth a separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident: that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed.
Absolutely, John F. Kennedy. So you guys can check that out. It's on the Q posts. And let me show you some more of this stuff real quick. Okay, so exclusive. You remember this guy? Broward County Sheriff Scott Israel to be removed next week. You remember this fool, don't you? You remember him. He was all part of what was going down, and you know it. Huge ties to the Hillary Clinton, to Debbie Wasserman Schultz. Huge. So he is stepping down. High-level sources within the Broward County Sheriff's Office exclusively revealed to big league politics that disgraced Broward County Sheriff Scott Israel is set to be removed from his position as sheriff next week. According to the source, Sheriff Israel is being removed from the office for criminal issues, not malfeasance, following an investigation conducted by the office of Florida Governor Rick Scott. The source exclusively revealed to big league politics that Sheriff Israel is also allegedly being investigated by the IRS. So, boom, in your face. All these, they're draining the swamp, and it is gorgeous. So there's a quick rundown of the Awan brothers if you're not familiar with all of this stuff that they've done with this server. Why are they talking about the server over and over, you know? So we need to get into it real quick. Let me check my time. I'll go over this for a little bit, okay? The Awan brothers are named Imran, Jamal, and Abid. Originally installed and congressionally positioned by Greg Meeks, who is widely regarded as the most corrupt member of Congress. Jackie Spear and Debbie Wasserman Schultz are also requested top clearance for these brothers, okay? Awan worked for 31 different congressional Democrats, and notably 21 burglaries of these congressional offices here alleged to have occurred. Awan worked under congressional members who worked for top secret level congressional committees, foreign affairs, select intelligence committees. The four Awan brothers are rarely seen at congressional staff meetings. Awans are paid 2 times the median salary of congressional staffers in similar positions. Total pay to family $4 to $5 million. Awan operated an external server, which is against all protocols concerning secured government information. Awan had special access to the White House for visas. It is believed that the Awan server houses Hillary's enemies list and associate with tracking information. At least one of the Awan brothers operated a fake car dealership which showed signs of money laundering. Since the 21 congressional burglaries, the Awans have fled to Pakistan. Awans held their stepmother prisoner in Springfield, Virginia home, also hacked and monitored her phone. It is believed that the Awans are part of a network feeding of a global information grid in association with overseas rat lines. Rat lines are routine for weapons smuggling, drug smuggling, human trafficking, organ harvesting, and sensitive information. Awans have links to drug lines from Pakistan to Turkey connected to Hezbollah figure Al-Attar and exiled Turkish national Gulen. Gulen operated madrasas all over the world and is believed to have been involved in the recent assassination attempt on Erdogan, the president of Turkey. So my analysis, this case is extremely important to the shining of light on the deep corruption embedded into the American political system. This is likely a case of deep state operations run amok, basically elements of the deep state keeping heat away from these individuals in exchange for cooperation elsewhere. In exchange, Pakistani intelligence and anyone else in between receives access to tremendous leverage for financial benefits and or blackmail tools. It is to be assumed that a high number of Congress personnel, including congressmen and senators, were compromised by these individuals. So they were brought in to get leverage on people and blackmail them so that they could, could have been white hats. And they seized them. They took them over. So these people, they've got a small charge on one of them, and they are going to ream them. And they're going to use them possibly to expose the rest. They have the server, they have everything, they're using the NSA, and we are money, everybody. So that is it for the podcast tonight. It was a quick one. I know it's late, I'm tired, and I'm going to go over Neil and Revolt tomorrow. I have a lot more stuff. I'm on vacation this week, so you're going to get good material. If you enjoyed this and you found it informative, please subscribe to my channel and also give me a thumbs up and share it. I have a Patreon if you would like to donate to me. All donations go to merch that I'm going to send out. I'm going to possibly this week give out a prototype, and I will pay for the shipping if anybody would care to buy them. I also am on Twitter if you would like to follow me at TRU Reporting. I'll probably post 2 or 3 times a day with that. I just started doing it maybe a couple weeks ago, and it's picking up pretty good speed. So anyways, guys, I surely enjoyed showing you the fireworks and just making that stupid video. I have a good sense of humor, and I enjoy communicating with all of you and conversing. Thank you so much for the kind emails. Thank you so much for our friendship. And anyways, guys, please take care of one another. Be kind to one another and love one another. And I will talk to you guys sometime tomorrow. Take care.